So this week's responding to your comments is on acid reflux, heartburn and GERD. We've got a comment here from Lisa Callie who said, "Dear Abraham, please make a video on GERD treatment and home remedies." Well, what we're waiting for, hit that like button if you're fired up for this. Let's go! Now, in order for us to understand the treatments behind acid reflux and GERD, we really need to understand the condition itself. So let me break it down for you. Okay, so picture this. The bottle is your food pipe. The balloon is your stomach. The black tape is what we call your lower esophageal sphincter. This is a muscular valve that closes shut, and it basically only allows food and fluids downwards into the stomach. You should never allow it back up. Now, when this doesn't close tightly, acid can travel up, causing those acid reflux symptoms that we all know so well. So here's what you're gonna do to fix it. So let's dive straight into tip number one. This is the most important thing in this video, and it's all about modifying your diet, okay? This can be a highly effective strategy to help with acid reflux, but it has to be done right. So first of all, you need to avoid foods that trigger symptoms. So for example, spicy foods, alcohol, caffeine, avoid them. Also, acidic foods like citrus fruit or salad dressing, for example, avoid them. So instead, try and increase your fiber intake by increasing your whole grains, your fruits, your vegetables, and also instead of having massive meals, if you do, try and have smaller but more frequent meals to reduce the pressure on the stomach area. Moving on to tip number two, elevate your bed. If you notice that when you're laying down flat, your acid reflux is being worse, we've got to use gravity to our advantage. Let me show you how. So here's what you're gonna do. You're simply gonna raise the top part of your bed by about 10 to 20 centimeters. You can either put a few things underneath the legs of your bed on the top side or use a wedge. And the entire aim is to keep your head and chest basically above your waist like so it keeps the acid down. So gravity holds it down and we avoid those symptoms. So next up, let me tell you about our sponsor Brioschi. This fast-acting, medicine-free digestive aid has been part of Italian homes for over 100 years, and it's now reached the US and Canada. To learn more about Brioschi, I will leave a link to their Amazon page in the description below. Check it out today. Moving on to tip number three, it's all about reducing the pressure on the stomach and avoiding the acid from going up into the esophagus, causing those symptoms. So if you love to wear tight-fitting clothes, a tight belt, tight trousers, all these tight clothes, you need to invest in some looser fitting clothes so it avoids pushing up the acid like that and causing these symptoms. Also, whilst we're on the topic of pressure, if you are overweight, then losing weight can significantly help with acid reflux symptoms. If you do want to lose weight, do check out the Abraham diet, which is my own diet, which can help you lose up to 0.5 to 1 kilogram every single week and up to 5 centimeters off your waistline. It's helped millions of people. So if you want more information on how it's done, there'll be links on my YouTube channel. Diving straight to tip number four, it's all about strengthening your esophageal sphincter. A stronger esophageal sphincter means less acid going up, causing those symptoms. So, simple things you can do straight away. Avoid caffeine, alcohol, and smoking, all of which weaken the sphincter, allowing acid to go up. And in addition to this, certain medication can actually weaken the sphincter, okay? These include calcium channel blockers, theophylline, anticholinergics, benzodiazepines, and nitrates, okay? If you're on any of these medicines, speak to your healthcare professional about them. There are other options available, but do not stop them without speaking to your healthcare professional. Extremely important. Now, please do remember that with acid reflux, there are times where you should seek medical attention because it can sometimes be a sign of something a lot more serious. I'm gonna leave loads more information in the description below.